Welcome back to the JM Football Channel. My name is Dalton Feely. Today, we are bringing back Guess the Player, and it's brought to you by the DraftKings Sportsbook. Today, it is players who finished top 5 in Offensive Player of the Year voting. Rules are popping up on screen now. Your favorite personalities. Can they guess the player?
Oh, yeah. I love this game.
NFL Guess the Player. I guess you finished top 5 in OPOTY edition.
Usually in Guess the Player, it's a big question on if it's an offensive player or a defensive player. And this time, we already know it's offensive player.
Offense.
It's a lot easier.
You'd like to think.
Great first selection here. Some would consider it child's play. I think it's a great first round.
Clemson, Texans, Cardinals, and then Titans. He was better than I thought he would be last year.
7 years for the Houston Texans, and then I'm involved in one of the most infamous trades in recent NFL history, where they traded me for David Johnson.
Great college player. Great pro. Hall of Fame?
Number 1 right out of the gate. DeAndre Hopkins. That was up there for 2 seconds, right? No hint? Yay.
This is DeAndre Hopkins. Played wide receiver. DeAndre Hopkins. Good job.
Who is this player? DeAndre Hopkins. Oh. Okay.
And my name is DeAndre Hopkins.
Wrong. I was bluffing. It was DeAndre Hopkins.
Yeah, I know.
He went...
Look at the hair. Like, what?
Player number 2. Georgia, Rams, Falcons.
I hated how quick it ended. So did he.
Oh, yeah, right?
I can't tell you anything.
I thought this dude was going to be, like, next up level good. And I believe he won Rookie of the Year.
I feel like this is a Todd Gurley vehicle.
And I think he was the first guy that really brought to light how quickly running backs. I mean, everybody knew, but Todd was so good.
Maybe were they still in St. Louis during some of Todd Gurley's time? And that's like a weird logo.
My guy retired way too young, sadly. Todd Gurley. Bing. Great hair.
That 2018 season. Magical.
It's Todd Gurley. Running back, Todd Gurley. Thank you.
This is Todd Gurley. I mean, he just misses the Rams title times. That Falcons season, not a lot of highlights from there, huh? Oh, it was Todd Gurley.
This is Todd Gurley, running back. He was very good.
2018 was electric.
USC, Cincinnati, Oakland, Arizona. Last year was in 17?
Wow, 98 we're going back to USC. Okay, interesting. I'm a Bengal for most of the 2000s.
University of Southern California. In my head, where I would have went to play baseball or football if I was good at those sports.
In your head.
Yeah, I know.
In reality.
They just didn't offer for whatever reason.
You did running back and wide receiver, which makes me think this is maybe a tight end, but also could be a quarterback. So we'll put a pin in that.
I became hyper familiar with this player because the NCAA football game that I would play all the time, I would start with the University of Southern California Trojans. Their quarterback was number 3. Not a lot on the depth chart behind him, so you needed to really recruit. You had to hit the road, and Carson Palmer had to have a big year for you. And he would, because I was playing a video game.
It's a quarterback, obviously, and he goes to the Raiders, and everyone thinks that his career is over, and then he goes to the Cardinals, and he has a late career resurgence where he almost wins the greatest Super Bowl of all time, but loses to the Steelers, and this is Carson Palmer.
Carson Palmer. I loved Carson Palmer. Carson Palmer. Oh, you see, you threw me off. Those guys from that era, I'm just going to be honest with you right now, mid-2000s, I might know them by their head shape from Madden. You used the Cardinals picture and not the Bengals. Killing me.
This is Carson Palmer. I really do a bad job. No, I mean, it's all your fucking faults of you were, it takes too long, quarterback Carson Palmer.
This is hurting Jeff.
It's all your people's faults that our editor now has to milk this video out because I'm taking too short of a time. All right, before we get back to guessing that player, this video is sponsored by the DraftKings Sportsbook. In baseball, it's hot in the streets, and now it's the perfect time to get on all the action with our partners over at the DraftKings Sportsbook. Right now, all new customers, if you bet just $5 on anything, you can get $150 back in bonus bets instantly, and that's right now. So download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. New customers use promo code JMFootball, all one word. Bet just $5 on anything, get $150 back in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code JMFootball only at the DraftKings Sportsbook. Do it, sign up, make some money. Now back to the video.
Cardinals, Texans, Saints. I feel like someone who comes out of a school like that, you should know.
We have is that University of
Half a point if you get it.
Nebraska? Why'd you give me the
Penik.
look? You got me excited.
Northern Iowa, Cardinals, Houston Texans, to the Saints. Kind of a guy that stumbled into the top fantasy pick a couple years, and people were like, wait, what?
Part of me wants to say like David Johnson, but he was no way he was still playing in 2022.
This is screaming running back. What year was he in the Offensive Player of the Year voting? That would help me out a lot right now, I feel like.
Think of the Cardinals. The Cardinals is when he had to do his damage.
Who was the running back for that Cardinals team from 15 to 19, and why is my brain just completely shutting it off? I'm going to take the hint. Oh, it's going to say running back, and it's going to make me mad because it's going to help me. I just need the light bulb to turn on. The light bulb's not turning on.
Is this the other side of the trade? How funny, Dalton Feely.
I believe this is running tailback David Johnson.
This is David Johnson running back. Bing bong.
Should I not doubt this? But David Johnson, and everything has been right so far. Running back, David Johnson is. I'm saying David Johnson. David Johnson, yes. Wow, he lasted until 2022. I thought it was the career was a little shorter than that.
You're gonna be mad.
Yeah.
Didn't have. Wow, he goes back to the Eagles for 2 years. Then he's a Ram, a Raider, and a Raven.
All
which
the
is
R
fun.
teams.
All the R teams in quick succession. My wiffle ball, give it back.
We never were a Chief, so this is not this is not LaShawn McCoy.
This guy can absolutely fly. And one time he really upset Justin Penik. He really upset Justin Penik one time.
Oh, Penik, don't punt it there. You know?
Everyone has called him out for this one.
Don't punt it there.
This is definitely Deshaun Jackson. He was an Offensive Player of the Year finalist. Deshaun Jackson, yeah.
D-Jax. Deshaun Jackson.
Deshaun Jackson, man. That's real speed. Raw. He was just open a lot. I mean, from McNabb to Lamar Jackson, Jesus. That's crazy. Good for you, Deshaun.
As Deshaun Jackson, who's very, very good and tormented my childhood a little bit.
It's funny, Shelfy said the exact same thing about Deshaun Jackson. He's like, oh, Justin Penik must have loved this one.
Yeah. You bring him up a lot.
Wait, 04? We're starting our career with the Chargers, and then we're going to the Dolphins in the middle of the season?
Is this Texas Tech as the college? 2 T's? It's a yes. Okay. This is weird. A Charger for the first stint, and then do I get traded at the trade deadline? The NFL trade deadline? That seems weird.
Woo! Go Red Raiders. We go over to the Finns, to the Patriots, to my Broncos. And I finish off with the Rams. Okay, let's think about this.
All right, this Patriots 07 to 12 stretch that's where we're making our money.
I have a lean that maybe this is like one of the Bennett brothers, but I believe if it's Martellus, he was a Bears. I don't think it's Martellus Bennett.
Michael Bennett was a defensive player, so you can rule that out.
Okay, there you go.
You see that career length and you start thinking quarterback, but oh no, contraire mon frere, the slot is always open.
This wouldn't happen to be. Is this Wes Welker?
Part of me wants to say like Wes Welker because we were with the Patriots and then we go to the Broncos for a couple years. But did we ever go to St. Louis / LA?
I felt like Wes Welker was with the Broncos longer. This is Wes Welker, I'm assuming. Yeah, but
Wait, not to get off the train there. I was worried.
I thought he was with Denver longer.
I will go with Wes Welker. It is Wes Welker. Wow, he was a Ram in 15? I don't remember that at all.
I'm going to go Wes Welker. So it's a wide receiver, and it's Wes Welker. Shame on me for not knowing that Wes Welker had like a whole career arc with 2 teams before he got to the Patriots. But then once I honed in on the Patriots and then the Broncos, that's when we really got it.
What a career. And an identifiable neck. That's Wes Welker.
You know, I never thought of his neck until you said it. It's no Mike Glennon, but that is a neck.
Like when I figured it out, dude, it's so perfect.
Yeah.
Look at those lines. I was going to call myself a neck expert, but that might get clipped.
This is the last one.
This is perfect game bit.
Okay. No pressure.
Who is this player? I know this player. Rams legend.
I have no idea what that college is. Coyote? Beaver? Squirrel?
Wait.
Squirrel?
No.
Beaver? Who the fuck is the Beavers? Arizona Beavers.
We're giving me colleges? Giving me Madden guys? I mean, just trucking through the hole. Underrated at this point.
I have a lean. No, because it's not Devonta Freeman, even though he was a Patriot, because I believe he was also a Giant, and he was a Falcon when they made the Super Bowl, which is in 2016. So we're in the year before 2016, which means that this is Patriots. No, it's not Patriots Seahawks. That's 2014. What is the year after Patriots Seahawks?
He was the slow running back out of all the good running backs in his era, so I would put him at fullback in Madden, and he would just eat. This is Steven Jackson, my GOAT. I love that guy.
He was good. People forget how good Steven Jackson was.
He was
with the
incredible.
Rams.
He was really good. There was a long stretch there, too, where he was really good. Is that it?
That's it.
That's it. All right, so I just completely blanked on David Johnson. Other than that, we wiped. Dang.
This is Steven Jackson.
Bing bong. Perfect. Steven Jackson, underrated.
Underrated.
He really good.
I mean, it was just some tough Rams teams.
Yeah.
Little Chris Long effect.
And, not super fast, but when he had the ball, you did not want to stand in front of him.
Power. In the words of Justin Penik, raw.
I'm going to use my hint. It's a running back. Frick. A running back. I mean, like Trey Mason was a Ram, but he didn't play there for 8 years. A Ram running back for that long? I'm showing my age here, which is unfortunate because I actually think that, if I knew 2000s football better, I would get this easily. This may be a guy I've never heard of. So I will sadly and begrudgingly, knowing that it's wrong, go with Devonta Freeman, and it is wrong. It's Steven Jackson. That was actually super gettable. I actually wish I sat with that a little bit longer. He played there for 9 years? I actually do remember him as a Patriot. Not that that matters anymore, really.
He played one game there.
I remember it.
This is Steven Jackson. Running back. Steven Jackson. Yes.
Penik, you went perfect.
Oh, we're done.
That's it. Yeah.
Is this 2 videos in a row with Guess the Player that I'm perfect?
Then you're 2 for 2. You've been crushing it.
I like this series, Dalton. I'm going to tell you right now, I like this series, I like this video, and I guess I'm pretty good at it. I'm perfect, and so are you watching. Goodbye.